felt like I just didn't think that she would know what I would be talking about if I was talking about certain things that she didn't have.
Mm-hmm.
If you
She
get what I'm
had
putting
you
down.
though, like you know.
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying? Like,
she didn't.
She know her way around some male plumbing.
Yeah, but she don't have the same equipment that I got.
All right, this morning's confession is it's a doozy. You might get into this one because this might apply to your household as well. Dear Freak Show, my husband and I are in a little fight over territory. It's time for our daughter to get the talk.
Oh, God.
She's 11 years old, and because I was the one who gave our son his talk while my husband was away on deployment, he wants a make good with my baby girl. He and my daughter have an incredible bond. She's totally daddy's girl, so that's not even the issue. I just feel that while he is totally knowledgeable, she's much better served by mom answering her questions from an experience point of view. There are some nuances that a man can't explain with the same firsthand knowledge as a woman. If I wasn't here, I'm sure he'd handle it perfectly. But the fact is, I am here, and I don't want to miss this milestone for mom and daughter. Can he? Absolutely. But should he is the question. I don't think so. My husband, now retired, thinks men are better at it because, as he says, the facts come with less emotion. I gotta admit, my emotion crushed it with our now 18-year-old son. No babies, no drama. I think mommy did a great job. Is it selfish for me to want my baby girl's talk for myself? It just feels right.
I pass this off to somebody else. This is like the last thing I would want to do. You have to. It's better, but I mean, why don't y'all just do it together?
I would think that if you're going to have a talk with somebody about going through something in life, you would want to talk about something to somebody that experienced it and probably has the same equipment as you, so that if you did have questions, you can ask them so they can answer it.
Obviously, I have two daughters, so I had to talk with my daughters.
Yeah.
And I think their mom did too. We just had them separately. But
yeah,
like we had them during the same period of time. But, you know, they were like, Mom already talked to us. I'm like, well, I want to talk to you about it.
Right. Well, I think it's very educational, especially coming from the male perspective, because, you know, a lot of these girls can be finessed because they think they're either in love or something like that. And coming from a male perspective, like, listen, some men, all they want is that. And I feel like that's important for girls to hear.
And at 11, you're probably getting more of the biological part of it and less the nuances of relationships and all that stuff. It's kind of introductory, but like, okay, so for instance, you have two daughters.
Yeah.
In essence, this could be the same thing. That's why I said it, because Anthony.
Oh God, he is just totally not going to want to be a part of this. I can tell you that.
Really?
Immediately.
You don't think Anthony would be like geeked about?
No. Whatever the opposite of geeked is, that's what he'll feel like. He'd be like, maybe he'll want to partake or just sit there so he could say a couple of things, maybe. But, you know, I'm going to have, you know, the period talk, which I feel like obviously is my responsibility. The gynecologist talk. I'm going to have the baby talk, the, you know, intercourse, all that.
Is gender more apropos here? Like, I mean, is it still a word for those who have had children and the talk? Is it more gender defined? Is it, Daddy, you take care of the boys because you know the plumbing, you know, because that's always the old school thing. You know, Mama, you take care of the girls because you know what's going on over there. Right. Like we try and act like we don't speak the same language, but realistically we do. There's a lot of dads out there who don't have a mom around.
Yeah.
Like she said, she's like, she wasn't there, he would kill it. But I'm here, kind of want it for me, which kind of rank, because you know you had one of the babies. If he wants his shot and they have an adoring relationship, why not let Daddy go ahead and take a shot at it?
Because I feel like there are instances, like, say, I could just talk for myself. Like, I was embarrassed to ask my mom questions about puberty because she was a girl, and I felt like I just didn't think that she would know what I would be talking about if I was talking about certain things that she didn't have.
She had you though, like, you know.
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
but
like,
she didn't.
She know her way around some male plumbing.
Yeah, but she don't have the same equipment that I got. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, and
Like-
I feel I think that this emailer should sit together and do it together. If this is very important to him and he wants to kind of like lead the conversation, then go ahead. But mom should be there because what Rich is explaining.
I feel like especially for a female, there are certain questions that they would want to ask questions, and somebody with the same body parts should talk to them about it.
I mean, this Officer Frank just said this from TPD. He's like, I have 4 kids, 3 girls and 1 boy. I've talked to all of them together with my wife and separately as they have gotten older.
Smart.
There you go.
I like that. Yeah.
And that's 3 girls right there.
Yeah. I think
Getting it
both
straight,
parents.
no chaser from daddy.
I think both parents.
And daddy
should
carry
talk.
a gun.
Yes.
That's an authoritative talk right
Yes,
there.
it
That's
is.
a little different. Who's better? I mean, damn it, let's just talk your talk. I mean, all you parents out there, who's better? Daddy? Who's better at it? Daddy or mommy? Mm-hmm. That's what I want to know. I mean, I want everybody to talk their talk. Man, listen, I told y'all to talk your talk. Frank just said, man, I think men are best at it because we are not going to romanticize it with our daughters. It's raw. It's factual. That's an important way to deliver that message.
Yeah, but I feel like fathers be scaring their daughters sometimes.
And maybe they won't open up.
It's like, if you have sex, you will die.
You will die that day. Wait, 352 says NASA sent a woman to space with 100 tampons and asked if that was enough.
Yeah, that's
Men
pathetic.
don't know women's bodies well enough to do this.
And that proves it right there.
That's not true.
There's a lot of women that work at NASA as well. But yeah, that's an embarrassment. She wasn't supposed to be up there that long. But remember that other astronaut got stuck up there?
Yeah, she was up there for
You
extra
never
months.
know.
You never know.
Yeah, we might need more than 100 tampons.
813 says, it's situational as a man. I have had full custody now for 10 years. No mom. She's MIA. My daughter just turned 12. Little girls with the dad. Let's say with the dad. I don't know what that is. Actually in their life tends to have less heartbreak and situations where they've been taken advantage of.
Yes.
Let them both tell her husband perspective and hers, 2 better than 1.
I agree with that. And good job for stepping up.
That's
for
dope
your
right there. I
kids.
like that right there. Yeah.
This one out of 352, it says, growing up, I never had to talk with my mom. She just never did it. So I navigated menstrual cycles and other things all alone. Now, as a married woman with a daughter, I say my husband and I will have the talk because he had this with his parents and I can be there to answer questions.
That's navigated it alone. That's so sad.
To wing a menstrual cycle alone is crazy business.
That is so sad.
Yeah, so I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
Like, just
but
figure it out. So, you know what that reminds me of?
Figure it out.
It
Wow.
reminds me of Brenda Got a Baby from Tupac.
Yeah.
You didn't know what to throw away and what to keep.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine your body just deciding, hey, this morning we different.
Right.
And you just supposed to figure it out yourself.
God, and you're in
Yeah,
so
you
much
start
pain
freaking
too.
out. You're bleeding. from
That's what I'm
the sides.
saying. Like, you're like, what the hell? 863 says their excitement weirds me out.
Oh, the guy's excitement. I can't
Like, I
wait
mean,
to
I
talk
think
to
it's
my
these.
daughter.
I think it's these parents that she's talking about.
I
Like
am
the
not
excitement.
excited.
I mean, but why not though?
I'm
Like,
not
I mean,
excited
it's
for
an
this
exciting
conversation.
thing to bond with your kid over there. I was excited to have the talk because they were convinced that I didn't know nothing.
I don't know.
Because they're like, Mommy kind of told us already, Daddy. I don't know if you really know about this. And I'm like, well, excuse me? And I was like, well, first of all, let me tell you, you joined a sorority, today because it was about my older daughter. I was like, you joined a sorority. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, every woman in our family.
Yeah.
Like every woman from your TT to your, Granny Joe to Mumsy, everybody have all gone through this. So you have now moved into that situation. They all know that much better, but let me tell you about it just from the factual side and blah, blah. And we started talking and they were sitting there like, Daddy, you really know about this. I'm like, yeah, come on now, give your daddy some love.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Come on now.
I don't want to do it.
I think it's just hard.
I don't want to do
It's
it.
hard for kids to have that talk with parents. You probably want one that is dealing with the same thing you're dealing with.
I got Jermaine on the line in St. Pete. Jermaine, what's up?
What's going on? Good morning, freaks. How y'all doing this morning, man?
Man, we doing great. We got an excited mom and dad. They in here fighting over who could do it better.
I'm gonna say this, man. I'm a father. I got 10 kids. I got 5 girls, 5 boys.
Yep.
And honestly, I just feel like as a father, you gotta have that talk with your girls. Like, you gotta kind of like put them up on the things that men are up on, because as a woman, women don't understand everything, all of our games and schemes and tricks and just the whole demands that the guys are up to. Like, we can sit at a guy's group and have a conversation and be like, you know, like we could literally like, you know what, of a woman and just like, go talk to her, hey, how you doing? How you doing? But in our mind, we like, dude, we killing her down. And it's like, they don't understand how we think.
Yep.
And it's like, for your daughters, I want my daughters to understand, listen, don't just run off with a guy because he called you cute or pretty or, oh, you look good in this, you look good.
Yeah.
Show him what you mean to him. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, show it. Like, that's why I try to show my daughters, like, you see how I treat your mother? Understand this is how a woman's supposed to be treated. Like, just don't accept anything from a guy. Because one thing about us guys, Rich, y'all know it. We'll tell you anything just to get what we want for that time being. And once we got it, I forgot who you are. I don't know you no more.
But don't you think that's more of a dating talk more than it is about, you know, your body and going through adulthood?
It's not just one talk.
No, I think it's a whole piece of the pod, because at the end of the day, it's like, as a guy, we know certain things about women that they don't even understand about themselves. Like, it's like there's certain things, like, as a guy, you can get women to do certain things that she really don't care to do, and it's just, you know, she loves you that much. She's like, oh, I'm going to do these things. And she's going totally in the wrong direction. Like, you just falling
manipulative.
You're falling for something that you shouldn't even be going. Yeah, you're falling for something you shouldn't even be going for. So I feel like as a parent, as a dude, if you got girls, you got to talk to them. Like, you got to talk to your boys, but you also got to talk to your girls. Mom got to talk to her too, but at the same time, like, you got to talk to them. Like, just things they're going to want to know about guys that you
can put them up on game. You can absolutely put them up
That's
on
what
game.
I mean. Like, who you don't want to go out there asking a little boy or one of the boyfriends they're dealing with, because he's going to tell them whatever they want to hear. Nah, come talk to dad. I'm going to give you the real business, which in general, like, I mean, you don't want them to hear it, but they're going to hear it one day. So I'd rather give it to them from dad than just anybody out there in the world.
That's facts. That's facts. I appreciate it, man. I read this, that there's more than one talk as well. There's not the talk.
Yeah.
There's a talk you get. There's a talk you get as early as 5. Mm-hmm. You know,
about
just as far as your body.
Yeah.
You know, and then you get a little bit more about, you know, like the clinical names and stuff like that. And then you get another one when you turn around 9 or 10, which is a little bit more like, hey, bad situations or people touching you or whatever.
Stranger danger.
Then you get to the relationship status when you get to like the 12 and 13.
The teens, because
so you
they're
get different
date.
ones.
Yeah.
And that talk at 12 and 13 is like, now you can be growing hair in different spots.
Now you're funky. Now you're funky. You know,
now
you run around here smelling. You got to do that. I mean, that's just
Mom
just
should be there, especially when you're talking about her period.
Mom should absolutely be a part of it. And then you guys are tug war and everything else. I think let dad have his moment, since he missed out, and we appreciate your service. He missed that part. Mm-hmm. Let dad have his talk. And then when mom sits down, maybe dad can sit down with her and say, he's like, hey, your mom wants to have a conversation with you too, so let's all have it together.
Yeah.
But let dad have a little bit of shine because he's excited about it. You know, why don't you do that? All right,
together.
There you go.
Orlando and the Freak Show.
Thank you for watching this video. For all things wild, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel.